My name is Prashanth Mahakali. I am a licensed architect, member of the AIA, which is the American Institute of Architects. I am the principal and owner of PMPC Architects. We're a group of five, licensed to be licensed architects that are based in the Chicago area. And we met virtual building studio staff at the convention, the AIA convention last year. When we were walking in the expo at the AIA 2024 in DC, I happened to walk by a few different stalls, that were providing services similar to yours. But it seemed to me that your principal, Ankit, had a slightly different spin in terms of his background. So that caught my attention. And he was able to share some metrics that seemed to be a little, unbelievable, to say the least. But we took a chance, and it paid off. As an architectural firm owner, saving costs on HR and in onboarding new people is always very expensive, and we try to keep a lean staff as possible, but sometimes there is an influx of work, which what this outsourcing thing would solve. But the experience was so bad that we've always rejected that idea and stepped back. And so initially I was very skeptical with even virtual building studio as well, but there were a few different reasons why I felt like we were able to connect, primarily because the staff that you guys somehow find appear to be several steps ahead in terms of quality of communication and technical skills. Technical skills, to hit the ground running on Revit is essential, absolutely essential. And that was something that we have always had a very good experience with, that we didn't have to teach somebody Revit, just a bit of training, from our side. And they were able to catch all the concepts fairly quickly. Our office specializes in doing a lot of small projects, which is unusual. So we pull anywhere between 150 to 175 permits a year, which is a lot for a small office, especially of 5 people. Introducing a team member from VBS allowed us to offload that system and process and have that person take it on, this resource basically take on all of that. So we were surprised at how minimal of input we needed to give, and they were able to take it and understand it. And they were working while we were sleeping. So next morning is always a nice surprise to kind of like see some good drawings completed. So that I felt like, so the time zone and being able to adapt to the office processes are probably like 2 very, very important reasons why this relationship continues to flourish. I was not very sure what to expect for paying that monthly fees that I pay, but over the months it became very apparent that your resource is no different from one of our staff members. My goal has been like, we've crossed the $1 million mark as a company in annual revenue, and it's a big deal for us just because of how small our team is and how many projects we churn out. But having a resource like this helped us not only get to that million a little bit earlier, right, in the day, but we're able to go after some projects that are not necessarily profitable, but they help us, because now me and my other senior staff have the ability to take on a large project